is. And hello, you archaeologists. I'm the John Struck. Welcome to the proximity. Welcome to my Tales of Arise adventure. It's been a few weeks, and I feel like I said that the last time I played this as well. But, sorry, clonk. Just clonking this on the table because I'm turning that off. This might be a little bit loud. Maybe. Move that a little bit closer. We'll go into the game. It's always hard. It's difficult to tell. Although Tales of Berseria is the game where I... Let's press load. Where I actually figured out the auto sound, so it would always make me loud, which isn't always a great thing, though. Because it means if I want to be quiet, it's going to force me to be loud. And maybe I don't want to be loud, like if I cough or something. You know, 12:28. So, yeah, I actually meant to start sort of jumping in this properly. You know, I'd finished enough other games to really kind of start concentrating on this one. I mean, we're like 12 hours into this as well. But, I stopped because we hit a wall. So... I'm assuming that's the boss. I love these coats that have, like, red linings on the inside. They must be so expensive to actually get. I want to check. Ah, cool. Thank you for that lovely feature game. So, I'm going to do a little bit of training. Just a little bit of training. Just a little bit. So, yeah, I got a thing. It's not on the screen anymore. But it said I should train to get, like, some more apple gels, like 50... Yeah, I tell you what. Let's read it together, shall we? Together. I don't know if I actually need to do this. Recommended, you know, do some training on Prison Tower, which I can do. Apple gels and 50 and life bottles, 15 it recommends. I don't know if I can be bothered to get that much. How many life... Life is expensive, isn't it? Life bottle 5. We have 5. Let's try and get 10 of each, right? And it says do side quests and stuff. That's it. That's the piece of advice. So... Oh, sorry, I wasn't showing the screen. So yeah, we have 6 apple gel. We have 5 life bottles. And certainly, yeah, it would have saved us. Do you have any things in here that would help us? Opposed viewpoint. No, just outfits, which I've not been doing yet because it's early in the game. It's when well, later. Anyway, either way, we're gonna fight things. So, does anyone know how to play this game? Right, yeah, so it's yeah, not those other people who claim to be gunslingers. Okay, this is how he rolls. And this is how I roll. I'm also making sure it runs smoothly. We've got some apple gel there. But also, I seem to remember life gel being absurdly expensive. Yeah, I mean, hoping there's a clever way of just doing these fights which don't involve just constantly healing.
Onward and upward.
There we go. Nice hard bone.
No choice.
So yeah, which one do I hold down? That one. There we go. I'm slightly distracted because I ordered an item on the internet. Actually, technically I ordered an item from the shop up the road from me that I was just too lazy to actually visit, and my laziness was punished because I found out, like, you know, 6 hours after I ordered it or something, the next day or maybe, I don't know, when I looked at my emails, oh, it's going to be delivered by a company called Every. It used to be called Hermes, and that company is fucking useless. Swallow's Flight. Okay, well. She has an aerial attack, that'd be great. We might as well... Was that a aerial attack as well, though? You know what? There's no harm in getting 2 aerial attacks, I guess. Anyway, so I tried to immediately cancel, like, and I told them I always try and do a little applet because you get better results doing that. I'm cancelling this because you're using a company that doesn't know where I live. And, like, they know my address, they just don't go to it. They go somewhere else. And there's no way of just telling them, just go to where I actually am. You know, like a tiny message or map would fix it. It'd be so easy to do this. And I know it's possible because the food delivery apps have a little map. They have a little map that you can say where you are, and they have a little line where you can give directions. And, like, I don't understand why Every doesn't have this. It would solve so many problems. They would stop being... But, like, so I'm like, please cancel it. And they're like, okay, we'll do that. And then the next day, 24 hours later, I sent a message saying, like, has this happened? Because I get an email saying, oh, we've now got your package. And it's like, I don't want you to have my package. I cancelled. And then I get another conversation, and they said, well, it takes up 24 hours to 48 hours. And I was like, it's been 24 hours. It's like, to 48 hours. It's like, but, like, how was it physically possible to cancel if it takes 48 hours to tell them to cancel? Like... And so now I've had to send them email saying, oh no, they sent a message saying, yeah, you know, if you want to give your stuff back, you can cancel by just handing in the item to the shop. I'm like, I'm not going to get the item. The whole point is I'm not getting the item. If I would get the item, I wouldn't cancel. Anyway. That's distracting me a little bit.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you.
Let's save again. Be ready for me to say that again if somebody else comes on stream.
Gotta break through. Armor won't save you. My shield? I'm going in. It's over.
Oh, apparently I missed the opportunity to do that. Ooh, it's an item.
I'm ready for the next battle.
We've got some apple gel. So we seem to be doing these fights quite handily.
Shut him down. We're not ready.
Get toasty!
Burn strike.
Very nice.
Demon's descent. Flashing fang.
These are lovely.
We managed to pull through. Right, here goes. Be still. Blow away. We're not finished. Take this. Your armor won't save
Cool. Yeah, I'm a little out of practice.
To me.
Should we teleport back? Okay, so we can go straight there. Cool. Oh, okay.
Reach our destination.
So I've been playing this like on and off because mainly because sometimes I buy a game. I got this for 20 quid. It was really cheap. Like legitimate, not a grey sale or anything like that. Just legitimately 20 quid. Like a year after it came out. And I've got to say, it's an amazing looking game. I really love the painterly look of everything. And I played Tales of Berseria before this. I wasn't going to, because my brother was interested in playing them all, but he's not streaming anymore, and I just did Berseria anyway, But yeah, sometimes I start a game, and then I play it sort of on and off while I'm completing other games. So this is a game I should have, like, I've now got time to officially jump into a bit more. I probably should try and do a bit more of, you know, the Final Fantasy Tactics. But the last time I played this, I got stuck on a boss, so like I was holding off for a little bit longer. But yeah, this game is like, I mean, you know, you could probably know enough about me by now that I don't mind playing old janky games. There's a lot of charm to the sort of brokenness of them. But oh god, I love a bit of polish. This game is entirely made out of polish. Things like, at the start I was like, oh, is this the boss room? Click. This is the boss room. Oh, thank you. I'll walk away and try. Supposed to rest. No, I don't need to cook. That being said, I think the Berseria series leans a little too hard into making you like items in an RPG. I always think are the most inelegant thing in the world. There are people who play JRPGs who will never use items, which is a bad way to play them, and I understand why people do it. It's psychology. But like, you should just use things if you need them. Like, get used to being like, oh, that elixir, just use it. You'll get more. Like, you are never ever going to be in a situation where you're like, oh, damn. And if you did, you still used it for something. Like, you're unlikely to be incredibly unlucky with that elixir or whatever. But this game leans a little bit too hard into you having to use the items constantly. These and a boss, like, to the point that I was like, okay, I'll look up to see if there's like a general advice for that fight, and the advice was buy 15 life bottles. And that's how Berseria was as well. You could lean heavily into just keep curing yourself to get through anything. And I was like, okay, but can I skill my way through fights? It'd be nice. Because I have no fucking money. Okay, so there's... Now I have 4 grand. So, life bottles are so expensive. I don't want to sell them. I'll get 3 more. And apparently I used up a bunch of apple gel as well. Don't use the apple gel. Okay. Maybe that's enough? Do we have any side quests? No, we don't. Oh, we have a few more. Yeah, I mean, it's basic psychology, so it's not like your fault for hoarding. Just everyone does that, and you've just got to sort of train yourself out of not doing that, because you're never using those items. I can tell you, every time I used an elixir in Final Fantasy X, it hurt me, even though I knew I was never going to use them for anything more important. No, I want to teleport there, please, game. Oh, maybe you can't teleport like that. No, you can only teleport where the planchards are. Fine.
We've reached our destination.
It's my cup of tea. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, my this chair has a broken leg, which I've taped together, but it needs to be behind me, otherwise I lean over and can fall. Yeah, this is... It's weird that this map doesn't let you jump straight back to the boss. That would be nice. I guess I don't have to go too far. I probably can just run past everything. Yeah, I can. Am I strong enough? Well, I'm not going to be able to run past these guys. It's just that they apparently just use healing items without my consent, which is... I guess I can tell them not to do that? Cool.
Our work is done here.
Oh, damn it. I was... no, I was supposed to see if I could buy items as well. I guess I just used up my... Also, you get barely any money. They drop items, I guess, that you're supposed to sell. So I am going to go back. I forgot the button. I need to make sure they're wearing the best armor and stuff, although I just spent all my money, so like, maybe I won't be able to do that.
We've reached our destination.
I know. Okay, so he has the best weapon. She has the best weapon. She has the best weapon. He has the only weapon. Okay. Not that. What the hell are these for? Okay, that seems like it's gonna be used for something. I've got 39 of them actually. Yeah, so I actually can... Assuming I don't really need these. This hard bone. What else is there? Accessory. Oh, yes, that was it. 15 apple gels and life bottles is absurd. Alexandrite. Is light damage. It costs me 800, so let's have 3 of them. I'm going to look up what Astral Crystal Fragment does. Okay, people are asking how to farm it, so probably not a good idea to sell it. No, I just want to know what it does. Yeah, there's like videos of how to get it, so like... Alright, fine, I won't sell these. Ooh. I should use this sage, though. I've already got Alexandrite. But I should try and get more orange gel for them. Strange core. What's it used for? I wish I. I just I want to know what it's for, and the internet keeps telling me how to farm it. Right, can I sell? How to get astral crystals fast? How to get it at the end of the game? Okay. Upgrade Alphen's crude sword and basic rifle. These upgrades can be helpful. Hang on, we can upgrade our weapons. How do we do that? Does it just mean this? Okay, that's Astral Crystal Grain. I'm not asking about grain. Oh, why? It's such a simple question. I want to know if I can sell it. I'm gonna say it's fine. Fuck it. Because otherwise I'm just standing here. And I could just be killing things. They're only worth 200. It's just that if I sell like 10 of them. Ooh. No, I think light dark damage minus 50 is already good. And then I'll buy some more apple gel. Okay, I think that'll be enough. Cheek. Max AG. Take increased PG. So one thing in this game, I have no idea what spells are good and what aren't. They just give you new spells and there's no way of just knowing, just naturally. And I've never really understood how you're supposed to guess. Anyway, let's equip the Alexandrite. Oh, you don't even have one. And let's use those sages I saw earlier. We'll want them on there. You too. Cool, let's go back into the fray. Tea is a little strong. Cool. After much faff, it's time to go fight a boss.
We've reached our destination.
After we do at least one more fight. Yeah, because last time I fought him, he just one hit killed me. Excuse me, coming through. Don't mind me. Save again. Let's go time.
It's about time. I was beginning to worry you jumped ship like the rats you are.
I had to buy
Not so fortunate. We're here to end you.
some accessories
You talk big, but don't you think you're forgetting something? Of your precious resistance groups, whether the Silver Swords or any others, none have ever dealt a blow to Renan domination. In each and every realm, the story is the same. Until you. You, who wields the blazing sword of Calaglia, are different.
News of Balsef's defeat really took the wind out of your sails.
That brute? A bad case of brawn over brain. Certainly no loss to me. Still, even the smallest of sparks can grow into an inferno. I must give precedence to the task at hand, extinguishing you. Snuffing out your fire before it spreads across the 5 realms.
That's... No. He can't be.
Brimwell?
Nothing.
Him wizard.
Ah, Ganabelt Valkyrus, Lord of Cyslodia, accept your challenge. Come and meet your death. You pay for what you did to my father! The feisty mouth which is to fight the hand that feeds, does he? I never wanted to serve you. I had no choice.
Oh, where's he gone? Hup. Him punch.
Everyone, focus your attack.
Pay for what you did!
Only getting started.
First strike! Try this!
This one's mine.
You'll pay! Now I'm in!
Okay, what's Peach do? Ooh. We're just gonna casually heal him. So this is the first fight you have to do, first boss fight, where you have all 4 people in your team. Well, people were taking damage still. You know what? I'll rely on the healing. Why did I rely on the healing? Bring me back. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna need to use this orange gel. Otherwise she won't be able to heal anymore.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Oh, fuck, no, I don't have time to... Okay. It's phase 2 that I'm afraid of.
He's channeling astral energy.
Can't get any closer!
If this keeps up,
Okay.
insignificant worm. Now return.
Yeah, that's the move. Right, he did not wipe out my team, though.
To dust.
Take another assault from that arc, we're done for.
You are right, we will be done for if that happens.
That mirage he created, it can channel all of his energy.
Then I guess we gotta get in quick and hit him hard.
Here's a healing arc.
Over.
Shit.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Here's a healing arc.
That's gonna be so expensive. I'm assuming we'll do this. No, we've got enough. We'll just apple gel. Just died again, didn't I? Oh, fucking someone else is dead. We use orange gel.
You may be strong, but I'll never back down.
Okay, and we need to be like concentrating on one person. Orange gel on no, I mean pineapple gel, peach gel on Alphen. Getting a bit nervous here. Shit, I did that in midair for no reason. No, we're all fucked. If he does this move, we're fucked. Fuck.
Insignificant worm, now return to dust.
Oh, why am I still up? Go, Shion. What? Fuck off. You just did that move. Oh, I did not mean to do that. We can stay as Alphen. And more orange gel. A treat. Treat could have been really useful. God, that fucking move. Treat.
Insignificant worm, now return to dust. I never missed. You can You're finished. Look sharp. Lightning
Guys, use so many decent items to do that though. That was all my life bottles, all my orange, all my apple, and a treat, and something else as well.
For the sake of Lenegis and my fellow brethren on Dana, I will not.
And they were all taking half light damage during that fight, which was his big move.
No, I refuse to believe this. It cannot end this way. If I die, my subjects will...
Oh no, he's not telling me the pertinent piece of information. That's gonna come back and haunt us, isn't it? Anyway, did the boss fight though. A little bit of wispy woo there. Might want to fix that. Tea's cold. Oh yeah, because it was a night city.
It's over. With Zephyr still gone.
Focus on the positive. We defeated a lord, and under difficult circumstances too.
It was well difficult.
Focus on the positive?
And
Zephyr's dead, Shion.
She did it in high heels as well.
And the Reynolds ruled this world unimpeded for 3 centuries. Did you think there wouldn't be any sacrifices?
So Zephyr's life just doesn't matter? He's dead, Shion. Our friend is dead. We're fighting this damn war to keep people alive.
Yeah, you're right. This is a war. Did you just realize that? Zephyr wasn't the first to die, and he sure won't be the last. If you can't handle that, Alphen, then you should run back to Calaglia. And when you do, just remember to leave the blazing sword here, in safer hands.
What's that supposed to mean?
That she slapped him is extra significant because she has phobia.
Whatever she likes. Bickering among ourselves at a time like this isn't gonna get us anywhere.
Specifically, she can't touch people without electrocuting people.
At a time like this. All right. Fine.
He can heal through anything though. Like his burning sword is literally a burning sword. So they're matched. You see, she causes harm to everyone she touches, and he can heal any harm.
So much for Ganabelt. Good riddance.
You said it.
So, was the Lord of Calaglia like Ganabelt too?
No. Balseph was huge, a real tough guy act. Now that I think of it, his crest was different too. His was a flaming cross.
Ah, I see. Anyway, what do you guys plan on doing from here?
We keep moving. 3 Renin Lords remain, and we won't rest until their thrones are empty as well. That work for you, Shion?
That was my endgame from the beginning. Hey, so if it's not too much trouble, could I maybe come along?
Isn't Cyslodia your home?
I mean, yes, but it's just, now that everyone knows what I've been hiding, well, it might be best to get as far away as I can until it all quiets down. Is that okay? I promise I'll pull my own weight.
Sure. You're welcome to join us.
Taking off, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for everything.
It's too bad. I wish there was more we could do to pay you back for all you've done. I'll see to it personally that Zephyr's remains reach Calaglia safely.
What's next for Cyslodia?
I honestly couldn't tell you. The enemy infiltrated its way right to our core as a people. Only time will tell if we can rise above our suspicions and come together.
Zephyr once told me that so long as you don't give up, there's no wall that can't be torn down.
Sounds about right. And thanks to you, the greatest obstacle that was in our way is now gone. I suppose the rest of it will be up to us.
I look forward to seeing how far you'll go.
Oh, I almost forgot. Before you head off, there's something I wanted to give you.
A big hug. Just go get it from the other room. Oh, I've got new armor.
You scrub up real nice.
It was a parting gift.
It's like speaking to one of the old Danon heroes from legend.
Where to next, then?
Elda Menancia.
I beg your pardon?
Going to travel in that thing?
Why not? It's not as heavy as it looks. Actually, there's someone I was hoping we could invite along with us.
You can't be serious.
Hootle, will you come with us, Hootle? Oh, you get extra new armor as well. We just got you. How come you have a second set of armor already?
Got someplace to be?
Not really. I mean, I can't stay here, of course. Then again, there's no one waiting for me back in Calaglia either. Plenty of ditches along the road. Maybe I'll find one to die in.
How about a fresh start?
After the kinds of things I've done, I don't know where I'd even begin.
Your father said that as long as you face the past, there's hope.
I think it might be a little late for that.
He also said he'd fought and lost all his life, but didn't regret it in the slightest.
Everything he said was an inspiring line.
It's only over when you give up. Keep fighting, and even that wall inside you can be brought down.
It's like talking to fucking Chakotay. What time is it, Chakotay? Ah, my father had a story about telling a time.
What he was fighting for?
Do you think I'm even worthy to?
That's for you to decide.
It's the Back to the Future theme playing. What the fuck was you singing, John?
Sick of losing everything I love. Maybe all that's left is to just turn around and face it. Count me in.
Finally, I thought you'd never finish. We've still got a ways to go.
Here we go, Hootle.
Music in this is actually great. I like all the art in this game. Like, is fantastic. You've befriended Law. I love screens like this. I love that it decided to essentially break the fourth wall, go into a sort of like a system menu, but then tell me something that happened in the story. It's like a weird reach through. So, oh, I've got the Master Core light as well. Floodlight slave labor has saturated with light astral energy. Yay, I guess. So the big issue.
Armor was a gift from Bregan. What if it really did belong to a Danon hero once upon a time?
Okay, before.
Challenged an overwhelmingly powerful Renin foe and perished for it. I wonder how he felt having the hopes of the people riding on him.
Okay. Oh, we got a new picture, yay! And they're all in their new fancy new armors. I mean, two of them are. What was I going to say? Yeah, so one of the issues with JRPGs, which is clearly a big issue because they stopped making them like this. Well, no, actually, no, that's not true. What are you talking about, John? Well, the big issue with JRPGs is that there's a delineating wall between the story and the gameplay. So, like, there's 4 different systems at play. Whereas, like, in something like XCOM, which I guess XCOM had to be massively streamlined as well. But, like, I think, like, fighting and the story and then the menu where you upgrade are, like, 3 entirely different systems. And they might as well not be connected to the point where, like... you know, when Aeris dies, spoiler warning, Aeris dies in Final Fantasy VII, like, lots of people were like, why didn't I use a Phoenix Down? And to me, it was like, because you don't bring people to life with a Phoenix Down, you bring them out of KO with a Phoenix Down. The actual answer, of course, is because that's a gameplay mechanic, and you're talking about a storyline thing. But, like, obviously lots of effort's been put into making modern JRPGs so the combat and the walking isn't separate. Is it like like this doesn't do it though, and I like this that it's old-fashioned. I'm increasingly annoyed that SquareSoft seem to be embarrassed by their roots, and they said it like recently as well. Like that, I can't remember the exact line. Oh yeah, they said they didn't like being called JRPGs. Just because like dickheads like Fish, forgotten his name, the guy who made that puzzle game, which I thought was quite good, but didn't stop him from being a dickhead. And like he's famously a dickhead. Everyone knows he's a dickhead. And like it's not completely his fault, but it doesn't mean like his embarrassing opinions on JRPGs should be taken seriously. But like, for me, I count Elden Ring as a JRPG. It's Japanese, it's an RPG. Just because it's also a separate Souls-like genre doesn't mean it's not a JRPG. But I know some people use JRPGs disparagingly in the way that I use the word anime. And you can do it with this screen right here. The fact that like they've put so much effort into having these detailed armors, but by God, the women are going to show off their thighs. Like, you could not stop them from doing that. And, like, that's what I would call very anime. And it's the sort of thing, you know, the holding people... The thing that people don't like about JRPGs is contained within that word. And even I'm stereotyping, of course, because, like, there are plenty of Japanese games and animes that don't indulge in these sorts of things, but, like... And, you know, it's low-key, like... I want to use a weaker word than racist, but, like, you know, like, sort of anti-Japanese sentiment by being like, what... By implying that there's sort of inherent weirdness, where it's just sort of a cultural line, but, like... It was, like, especially, you know, being British or American, I'm sure people can point out loads of weird things inherent in those cultures. But, like... I mean, I also play JRPGs because there's always something that like, I'm just not quite expecting. I'll never be able to have 100% have a handle on it, even if you get used to the stereotypes. Even if you, if you learn to live with stuff, you know, you start to ignore things. Just go, well, that's just how they work. It's never gonna 100%, because also. Did not know they did that. So if you pause the screen right here, the background and the foreground are separate objects, which is neat. Nice. I'm not sure if they did that with all the other pictures. I mean, this looks like it was drawn by somebody else. But yeah, this is why I'm not claiming the DLC clothing yet, because right now they change clothing quite often. Anyway. The Sin Cleaver. So he started off in these ragged clothes. And then we went blue. And then we unlocked the Midnight Garb. Why does it turn him? We don't need the Devil Horns, but by golly, I'm keeping them on. Oh yeah, cool. We get the Sin Cleaver blade as well. Do we actually get a new blade? But she doesn't get a new costume. We'll keep with the doggies. She's only got a one coat. How has he got a new item? But she doesn't. Okay, he's too new to get new items, but... We'll give him like half the time being. Save again. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do some extra training and stuff. We just got a new... Oh, fuck, yeah, conversation.
Hey, did you make off with that armor while none of us were looking? Because I've gotta admit, you look pretty snazzy in it.
He didn't steal it, if that's what you mean. Bregan gave it to him as a parting gift.
Ah, right. Although it makes sense, I guess. It's like a symbol of rebellion in its own way.
Which is why it should have been your father wearing this, not me.
Wouldn't have fit him.
Well, I don't think he could have pulled it off like you, man.
I wonder what the last wearer of this armor was dreaming of for Cyslodia when they decided to rise up and fight.
Who knows? Anyone who could have answered that is long gone. Truth is always lost with the departed.
Are you saying there's no point in trying to understand why they gave up their lives?
That's not what she said.
No, only that it's impossible to know for sure. Look, I can tell that you're concerned about Cyslodia's future, but we do have other things to take care of. You can't shoulder all of the world's problems, Alphen. If you try to, you'll only find yourself buried by the weight of it all.
Yeah, I know. My path is forward, and I'll do what I can, here and now.
You were born in Calaglia, right, Law?
Oh yeah, it's scalding hot all the time there, so I was shocked when I learned Cyslodia is the exact opposite. Not to mention dark.
Not anymore, thankfully.
How did you even manage to cross the border between realms? All 5 realms are supposed to be closed off, due to the nature of the crown contest.
Well, 2 of them did.
What? Is this an interrogation now?
He punched his way
I
through.
didn't mean it like that. I just figured if a Danon like you was able to slip between realms, it could come in handy later.
Ah, good thinking. I don't think I really did anything all that creative, though.
What? Don't tell me you climbed over the walls of fire.
Oh, hell no. Not even Zeugles could do something that crazy. Nah, I stowed away.
In what?
Oh, you'll like this. The realms don't maintain much contact with each other, but there are resources each is looking to trade for. So, there are cargo convoys from each of the lords that go around a few times a year to lend those resources to each other.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. That was the only time the gates of Calaglia would ever open up.
Right. Obviously, they don't let Danons ride with them, so I snuck on board inside some cargo instead.
So you were carried out of the realm? You did great not getting caught. Way to go.
Let's just say I've always had a knack for sneaking around since I was little. I was also really desperate to get the hell out of Calaglia at the time. I had more guts than brains that day. If I had to guess, I probably wasn't the first one to ever do something like that. Danon or Renan.
I wonder if that's how Ganabelt, was able to hear about what happened in Calaglia so quickly.
So in other words, we should always assume that the enemy is informed about whatever it is that we may be up to, wherever we go.
Also, I was thinking, I was saying this about Final Fantasy XIV, where you don't get cloaks in modern games anymore, or these dresses. They always have like metal tattoo parts on, because I guess they just spent a while going, how do we add detail to this which isn't just drawn on constantly? The answer is tattoo metal. So what I'm interested in, as somebody who tries to make games, doesn't anything look like this obviously, is the little tiny transitions and movements. So if we pause, he freezes, of course. I think sometime when those cutscenes happen, he disappears because they're using those models for those scenes. They're posing them, and presumably there's only one on the screen at once. But so things like there's a tiny blur, I think. Yeah, fuzzes a tiny bit. It zooms in that background. Hang on, what does it do? No, yeah, it moves it like that. So it starts bigger and gets smaller. One effect I noticed, which I'll totally steal, is so whenever like I want to program something, I realized eventually, like a UI thing, you do it, you have it off screen, and you do that. You go, oop, oop, and because if you have anything just pop on the screen, it just looks bad. But like this is fine because that has an explanation. But the evolution of that is that you don't have to do it from the edge. You can actually do it from the middle as long as it starts invisible, so it fades in and slides at the same time. So that's what all the UI elements are doing. I mean, the gold thing just pops up. I guess you just make decisions on that sort of thing. And so does the map. Oh. Actually, no, the map fades in really quickly. It's really hard to tell. It just happens so quickly. And of course, those things spread out. They do the same thing. They fade out there, then they fade in, and they don't all start in the middle. They start like there, but they're invisible, and they I don't know. There'll be a curve. What I'm trying to program, something very, very, very simple. Like I don't want to make it sound like I'm going to do anything advanced. I want in my game just a mechanism of moving things, because you build simple stuff. You do it step by step by step by step. So like, I want a box to move, and I don't want it to move at constant speed. I want it to move in smooth step. And so if you think about this as distance over time, so you move a distance of 1, it will take you 1 second to get there, let's say, and so you'll smoothly move it. So this is the same thing. My hand is moving at a constant rate, but that looks bad. What you want is slow in, quick, and then slow out, like that. That's a nicer, that's smooth step, and that takes some maths, but I don't need to know the maths because somebody's already figured out the maths for smooth step. What I need to do is add a little thing, so whenever I want something to do a movement, it gets fed into the maths and then back out, and it adjusts based on that. Anyway, I would have done that a week ago, but I was getting lazy. I did manage to do a bunch of programming there, but not that. Anyway, smooth step becomes relevant when you ask how they do the fading and all that, because it's a really difficult thing to read. Like, what have they done there? What improves? Why does this not look as good as I want it to? And the answer is because it's all kind of robotic in a way that just feels bad. Like, I don't know how the fuck anyone learns this the first time around. I know there's an animation book that everyone talks about.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Okay, didn't actually mean to go here. Although I tell you what. Oh yeah, we are going to, when I figure out the button, we are going to change the character we're controlling. Back to Alphen. Oh, he's got a little cloak as well. There's an exclamation mark here. Why is that? Where are we going? Head to Eld Manacia. Is that here? Why was there... Ooh, hang on. That's a good point. Wasn't there like a come back later room? This is why you shouldn't take breaks, John. Yeah, we want to go... Oh. That's how we came in. Is this the right room? Where are we? I want to go back to the collection room. No, we don't have that yet. Not sure where we're supposed to be going,
Always
but
good to be back in familiar territory.
you have post for me.
Right.
So we're building. Alright, hold by the snakes. It's the Zergles. Okay.
Got it.
Right.
Cool. If we see that, we'll do that. That's the side quest. I don't know how to get to Carlos Mencia. Well, whatever it was called.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Get lost! It's like trying to keep up with a wall. We're only getting started. Back into the fray. Attack time! Mega ray! Here's a hit. Sleep out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
We're in good form.
So I want to know if she had a cat smile for some reason. That's just the shape of their faces. Yeah, we don't want to go back to the forest. I'm just doing the side quest. Okay. Here's a weird knife skirt.
Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
This is not the Zoogle you're looking for.
Go no further.
You picked the wrong fight. Take this. Mirage, come one, come all. Dragon swarm.
Bullseye, Sion! Nice! Right, sorry, thanks.
Was the Viper Horde? Was it?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Nicely done, Sion.
You're slacking. Step it up.
Yeah, you got it. Megasonic You picked the wrong. Okay.
That looks like the Zoogle we were told about.
Let us pick up those. Hi, Hoodle.
Whatever you do, just stay away from the sword. Confiscating. Mega ray.
We're clean as hell.
Let me take the whip.
Wow, someone's feeling lively.
Go.
Get on it there together.
Take this.
Be still. Here's a hit.
Cool. Let's go back to Brennan. Because we need all the money we can get.
Always good to be back in familiar territory. Right.
There we go. We got rid of the Zergles.
Damn.
Oh, there we go. And a life bottle. Yeah, a life bottle. You should have just given it to
I
me.
feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around. Oh, hey!
Right.
A survey. Yeah! Gonna do a survey. A survey says... Guess I'll go do that then. Did not figure out where the hell to go. This is Shie from Persona 4. Ooh, is this where I'm actually supposed to go? I found some question marks. Thorns.
We finally made it.
Yeah, the execution plaza is probably something I should go. He's not wrong. Is this the way out then? I know I've not finished the quest yet, but we can always teleport back.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Oh, hang on. Now we still... What's this symbol mean? Metal worker. We don't need the Alexandrite anymore. Oh, it's just one store split up into 4 different places for some reason. Okay, well, there's a new location. Should have just teleported again. There we go, that's... You're that woman who... Oh, there's a plot thing.
Yeah!
Yeah! And his parents died.
Hey.
Okay. It's gonna turn over a new leaf or something. You, sir, tell me opinions. It's got Pixar eyebrows. You might need a prison later on, but sure, I get it.
Get everything?
Yeah, let's report back to Bregan.
Yes, let's do that.
We've reached our destination.
I see.
On the execution platform gone.
All right.
Oops, I missed one. Lingering residence. Zoogle. Looked up and said, oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I don't actually know if we're strong enough to fight that Zergle. Cool. Let's move on, though. When I can figure out how. Let's go to the owls, just because I want to. Don't even have any new owls.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Yeah, there's fucking loads of them here. And we're going to an autumn land next. I said, well, actually, I don't know the order because it starts off here. There's room for more owls. Oh. Being judged. Okay. I love that Japanese games, they don't just use animal noises. It must be a human doing an owl voice. I like his mustache. I guess you get that if you get all of them. Ooh, I'm glad I came here then. Noble Blossom! Yay! Noble Crimson. Well, we didn't need 2 costumes at once. Unless they're for both of them. Not... It's outfits, isn't it? Nope, it's... Ooh, that one looks good. That one looks a bit rubbish. It's just sort of... I wouldn't mind the pink. It's the, like, brown armour that I'm not keen on. But that looks sufficiently good. We'll go with that. Do we want to change the ears to match? No, we don't. We'll keep the ears. How dare you even consider that? Cool. Why do you have a tick? Just to say that conversation already happened. Cool. Let's teleport somewhere else. Don't actually know how to get to the next place. We'll get quests as well, because probably the best way of getting stuff. And I don't actually know the...
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
Oh, that's... yeah. They're doing the goofy thing.
Oh. I guess.
All right.
Winning this to myself. I don't need to...
How's this?
Oh.
Okay, I don't actually know what... He said medicine and I was like, yeah, sure.
How's this?
His own kebabs.
Thanks.
I found a new recipe. And 2 life bottles, most importantly.
I was wondering why she'd gone quiet. She's still eating.
Okay, well, that was an easy quest. Uzbek. I don't know if I learned and forgot that you can see side quests on the map, but I do appreciate that it's very easy to just jump there.
We finally made it.
If you-
Yes!
Okay, apparently I have not done that yet. Or maybe I have. No, I haven't. But there's more. Yeah, you shouldn't do that hand thing.
Hey. Just great. Hey!
Housing. Tell me about it. Though I might have a house soon. A cottage, but still. It's probably bigger than their houses. None of my stuff will be on fire, hopefully.
Good.
Actually, I'm not sure how I feel about that red dress. Yeah, sure.
Is this your idea of atonement?
I never put much thought into what would come after liberation.
Don't expect me to help you with this sort of thing in the future.
Lies. You're gonna help me with all the things. Okay then. Right, I was gonna go do the stuff. I guess we can spend half an hour doing side quests and
I
stuff.
hate camping out.
He loves camping out. It's your favorite thing. We'll probably do a conversation.
What should I make tomorrow?
There's a lot of these conversations. How's my party? They could do with a rest. No? Let's talk to Law. He's new.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Hey, Alphen. When do you find the time to train?
What's brought this on all of a sudden?
It's just, even without the blazing sword, you'd still be able to hold your own, right? But I never see you training.
I'd hardly call it a regimen. Unless exchanging blows with Zeugles counts.
I mean, sure, I get that real-life practice beats training any day. But you must have the odd trick or two up your sleeve.
I just told you. I really don't.
Wait, I've got it. It's your armor, right? You channel the extra weight into your strikes and...
It's actually not as heavy as it looks.
So not the armor, huh? In that case...
Just calm down a little, would you? Why are you so fixated on this anyway?
Well, because I want to make myself stronger.
You're strong enough as it is. I almost feel sorry for those Renan soldiers.
It's not enough. I need to keep working to get stronger. I won't allow myself to fail anyone again.
Law?
I'm useless the way I am now. If someone else dies because of me...
Law!
Sorry. Spiraling into self-doubt won't do me any favors. I know that.
None of us are invincible, Law. We're all just getting by, doing the best we can.
That's all we can ask of each other, right? It's as good a place as any to start, I guess.
To start what?
My new training regimen, of course. And what better way to kick it off than push-ups? 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's what it would sound like if I was doing it.
I admire your enthusiasm. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Just wait. You'll see how strong I can get.
You are now closer to Law.
See you guys tomorrow. I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Shiny things in the water. It's my cup. The fuck are you?
Little help!
Alright, yeah, it's not very strong. Okay.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Ooh. Got some stone fragments there. Proud owner of some wheat.
I wonder what we can make with this.
Potatoes.
If you can't decide, I'll have it raw.
I eat potatoes raw.
Don't eat that!
Get lost!
Someone's feeling lively. We can... These ones can run rings around us.
Can't run rings all around us. What are you talking about?
A lot of it's buried, but some of it could still be usable.
Only if we drive off the Zoogles, though. Is the area worth the trouble? I suppose we won't be running out of work anytime soon.
I say that.
We finally made it.
He's having a ball. I'll go down here. Didn't even think. Well, this is one I think I died on. Let's save our game. That looks quite big.
That's a big Zoogle.
Oh fuck yeah, we're not killing this Zoogle.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Haha, no. Okay, game. Is there a way to just like give up? Give me a give. You've got so many quality of life things. A button that just says, "Oh fuck this." We're obviously going to whatever. Don't bring me back from Death's Abyss. We're fucked.
Go for the weak point!
Yeah, I'm not sure about the red. Hang on, why is he fighting by himself? Yeah, I'm not. Right, system load. Yeah, we're only level 14, so we're not fighting a level 40 thing yet. I want to make sure the game's not controlling my character. Oh yeah, we're playing on moderate. Oh yeah, I know why I turned them off, because it was obnoxious. What did I turn off? Well, I didn't turn it back on. What am I looking for? Strategy. No. Okay. Yes. This I might want to play with. How do I set the the auto fighting? Yeah, I'm not sure. It looks quite good, but then in different light, it looks less good. I think it's the silver that I'm not sure about with it. Either way, surely it's... We'll figure it out later.
That is one enormous stray.
Yeah, we're not finding out.
I think we can take it right now.
Ooh, when did you write that? I'm not sure, I guess so. Sorry, I should say, RPG's Your Flywheel is what I was responding to there. I don't know when that message was sent, though. I think it might be puzzle games, but I like JRPGs as well. Oh, fair enough. Now, I'm not sure who to talk to, but I'll just talk to everyone. I was assuming you mean Wheelhouse? Okay, not you.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hmm.
Damn it. Hey.
Oh, I should say, speaking of flywheel houses, actually, I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, I think wheelhouse is a phrase I know. I don't actually know what a wheelhouse actually is, but I was going to say, if you scroll down in the Twitch, I've updated the where's my cursor gone? I don't want to click thing. Oh, we'll do it when we're not in a cutscene. Hang on. Ah, that makes sense.
Gotcha. Right.
I do like the JRPG thing of you're good with hitting things. Let's ask for advice on things that are unrelated to hitting things.
Someone who just went on a wild goose chase.
Hey, when you're free, there's no need to sweat the small stuff.
Oh, it's no skin off my nose. But if we're done here already, can we get back to our mission?
Oh, hang on. I think if I go into menu, yeah, that's cool. If I can now go off. Yeah, if you scroll down on the Twitch screen, I have now updated the schedule so it reflects the actual schedule, and I've added the weird picture banner things I like to do. Say what I do on the different days. And at least one of those will cover my wheelhouse. Yeah, what am I doing? Going back. Where in the heck are we going? Head off to Eld. Yeah, but where is that? That's not on the screen anywhere. Yes, we can't do that. Why is there still... Why is there... What does it think there's still a star here? Obviously, there's... that. Hmm. Well, there's no star. Off to Eld Menancia. There's the snow plains. Oh, there's a question mark here. We'll go to the question mark. Cislodi has been liberated.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
We've never left familiar territory. We're about to now.
Thanks for letting me stick around, you guys.
Aw.
Sure. We're happy to have you. But are you sure you don't want to head back to Calaglia?
Yeah. I'm not sure how I can help yet. But for now, I'm going to follow Alpha to see what happens next.
You can punch things. Oh, help plenty. I like the entire wrestling industry is eats, like everyone eats, everyone consumes each other's stuff for content. Actually, that's quite a lot of, that's like YouTube as well.
Connect to.
No idea. But I've seen it get lowered. It can't be lowered from this side anyway. So it's useless to us.
Let me have a look at the... Okay, we'll go down there. Zergos!
Hi, Hoodle! Wow, someone's feeling lively.
Did you see the Dax Harwood tweet? It's like find yourself someone. He didn't say this. I'm saying this. Find yourself someone who likes you as much as Dax Harwood likes CM Punk. But like all the rumors are saying, he really wants to actually come back to wrestling. So I'm very curious as to how that plays out.
Out of our way! Not on my watch! Stand with the wind!
Maybe he'll... I was going to say maybe he will do something behind the scenes, but I guess he was doing that before.
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Lots of new places. Let's go down here. We can't go down here. The drawbridge is up. I haven't decided whether I actually want to go to... Oh, that's nice. I like how he looks over. Alright, we can't go that way. I don't know if I want to go to Wembley or not. Because it's a place I've never gone, like, barely out of Cornwall, to be honest. I've been to Devon. But, to go into, like, London is, kind of daunting. By myself. I do have a friend at work who is a big fan of Orange Cassidy, but she who might want to go as well. But she doesn't know anyone else in AEW and doesn't really have any money. But yeah, I mean, if you can get CM Punk at Wembley Stadium... Oh, I didn't press the button.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Yeah, I think the whole wrestling... I've never been. It's what I'm like... I've got enough money that I can pay. If the tickets are cheap enough, I'd be happy to pay for a second person. And as I said, I've got somebody at work. I've got a colleague who likes Orange Cassidy, but there's only so much you can politely give to someone, just so they'll watch wrestling with you. Ooh.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
I'm assuming that's equipment and not I don't quite understand why the outfits are like separate from like the actual equipment.
You really like it, Alphen.
Because like I assume if I go to London, I'm gonna have to go see a bunch of stuff. There's like the rules or some shit. I'm not really interested in London tourism. Clump of stones is shown with different colours, day and night, easily breakable, possibly due to it containing conflicting powers. But like this is like a chance of a lifetime, right? And not just CM Punk, just seeing like big wrestling. I know there was like Clash of the Tower as well, but whatever it's called. I've seen the tickets are apparently going to be between £30 and £500, which makes it cheaper than boxing at Wembley Stadium. But we'll see. And obviously, £30 is like the worst seats, presumably. I don't know. I've never been to a stadium. Yeah, look how like overpowered I am now. Yeah, I would have loved to have seen. I mean, obviously they had their WrestleMania match.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
It's down there. But live, I mean. Oh, I didn't realise there was a route up here. Never mind. I mean, I was told like certain seats are £1,000 and like fucking hell, like, who can afford that?
What's wrong?
Have to get this guy a potato. Oh! That's a potato.
Sure.
I see. I'm hoping they'll make the seats cheaper because they'll make their money back from the sheer volume of people, and that they'll sort of bet on the idea of that. And with CM Punk, that's a much like easier sell. And like, there's no reason you're not going to be able to fill Wembley Stadium with AEW. It's impossible. So like, presumably no one's going to be in the very top seats. But like, I don't know how much money I'd be willing to put in, and I'm much more likely to go if I can convince somebody else to go with me. But yeah, which means, you know, potentially paying. And again, there's only so much I can politely pay for someone before they'll be like, no, that's weird, and only so much money I want to spend. But it potentially would be nice. Okay, he wants... There we go. We've got what you need already. He's going to make me an apple pie. New recipe. Yeah, I don't know anything about live events. I saw... oh, what's his name? Stuart Lee live for like 35 quid or something. I mean, it's in a small room, but like, that's the best case scenario, that you're reasonably close. I got a good seat at the edge of the room, which is pretty close to the front, not close enough that I can be picked on, It's at the side, so I can run away and pee. And that was great, although I got quite drunk because I don't like crowds. But so like an actual stadium full of people seems kind of a scary prospect, but I'm assuming, again, wrestling event, people are going to be spread out in various groups and stuff. But that's like best case scenario. If I can pay 50 quid for me and 50 quid for someone else, I can absolutely afford that.
Shion.
What?
Very nice.
It's the Gourmet Saga. Well, I'm not getting loads of money.
Boy, talk about a spry old man.
I can't wait to see him again.
You really like that apple pie, didn't you?
Is that... Is that Owl? What's over here?
Heck of a lot of fish swimming around in this pond, huh?
Are they edible?
Sure, they're edible, but we've got no way to catch any.
Where, Hoodle? Give me more direction. Oh, that... is that you there? I found him! Some half frames. We found the nerdiest owl.
Look, Hoodle, one of your buddies.
Yay! Who's getting some glasses? You've already got glasses. Maybe you change them. Save our game. I think the other thing with the Premier League or football in general is, you know, you see the entire field, right? Like stadiums are designed for that in mind. Whereas wrestling, I don't know, I'm only used to seeing on TV where you really want to be close to the action to actually see what the hell's going on. Otherwise, you're just watching the TV above a thing that's too far away to see properly.
I hate camping out.
What are these? Oohs. Oh, these are scary. I'm glad he knows what he's doing.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Okay, here I go. Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
No new stuff yet.
I guess even someone as fashionable as you wouldn't know a whole lot about Danon armor, right?
Not really, no. Like, what's with that scarf? I don't remember that being with any of the armor we found back there.
Oh, well, remember how you told me you thought I'd look good wearing some blue? I took your advice to heart and decided to give it a go.
Oh, I see. Well, it suits you.
Would you say I've learned to spruce things up like you suggested?
I wouldn't go that far.
Don't think we need to cook. Oh, where's the Shion thing? No. No, just sleep.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Share your book.
Poodle, let me know if you sense anything.
The only time I've had to share a book is in a church. And I don't go in churches too often.
Another day, another Gald.
So what does Game of Thrones say? You know, it's weddings and funerals and. Let's go into the question mark. Safar, Sea Cave. What are those?
Law? Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cyslodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream. The snow stained red with blood. And all the while, those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to...
Oh yeah, you said that before.
Need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Jeez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
Yeah, I don't know loads about the Infinite Empire.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dahna was conquered, Dahnans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
It's very Lord of the Rings.
There's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our
Why are the R's drawn like that? The little R's, not the capital R's.